You ever meet someone who's made misery their identity? Every story starts with how they were wronged. Every day's a new tragedy. They don't want solutions. They want witnesses. Because without the pain, who are they? That's the disease of the modern age victimhood addiction. We wear our scars like medals, compete over who suffered more, and call it authenticity. But the truth is, most people aren't healing. They're rehearsing their pain. Somewhere along the way, society started rewarding weakness. You get attention for being broken. You get sympathy for being lost. But growth? That doesn't trend. Accountability? That's offensive now. It's easier to stay stuck and blame the system, your parents, the universe, or whatever shadow you can find to throw the blame on. But here's the truth nobody wants to hear. You can't rewrite your story if you keep rereading the same sad chapter. You can't rise if your hands are busy pointing fingers. Every second spent complaining is a second you could have spent building. Pain is real, but it's supposed to be a teacher, not a home address. You can learn from it or live in it. You can grow through it or rot inside it. That's your call. See, life's brutal. It doesn't care about fair, but it also doesn't care about excuses. It rewards momentum, not mourning. And the ones who crawl out of the pit aren't the lucky ones. They're the ones who stopped waiting for a rescue and started climbing. Here's the paradox. The moment you stop needing the world to understand your pain, you finally start healing. The moment you stop chasing validation for your suffering, you start creating power from it. You don't need to be a victim of your mind, your past, your mistakes. You can choose to be the main character instead. But you have to kill the version of you that benefits from being broken. That version gets sympathy. The new version gets peace. Choose wisely. So yeah, cry it out, scream if you have to. But then wipe your face and get back to it. Because nobody's coming to save you, and that's actually freedom. Once you stop waiting for help, you realize you've been the help all along. And that's the secret. The strongest ones aren't the ones who never fell. They're the ones who stopped telling the world about the fall and started showing the world the climb. So the next time someone tells you, "You've changed," say, "Yeah, I stopped pretending to be powerless." Because the victim story might make people clap. But the victory story? That makes them wake up.